Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another session of Candid Meena. Just now, we had a very interesting session for those of you who are interested in astrology, and we had a wonderful session just before this. And in case you would like to, in case you're interested in astrology, do make sure to check that video out with Iyengar ji. And apparently, it's a very interesting, conversation and a lot of insights you get into how complex the subject of Indian astrology is, because it is also a form of science. And We have Bollywood, which has made fun of Indian astrology through their films, but now it is coming up in a very very big way, and even the Western people are looking into Indian astrologers to predict their future. So it is becoming very popular even in the West. So hi Ratnaji, hi Kunzru, hi Narindaji, hi Bharti ji. Yeah, so friends, we'll be talking about Rhea Chakraborty in particular because there are several efforts to by the Bollywood cabal to completely whitewash the image of Rhea Chakraborty by giving her a very prominent role in the series Roadies, right? MTV Roadies, or whatever it is called, and we'll be discussing on that. And Hi, welcome Priyanka ji. So let's start off, and this is quite hilarious that Bollywood kids go to any extent, right? Now that hashtag boycott Bollywood movement is very much on, and we have Sara Ali Khan, like you see in this picture. She is very much heading towards temples, especially Shiva temples. And she, while chatting with with media, she said, Sara Ali Khan talked about how she is unfazed with all the trolling and the criticism coming her way in her personal life. The actress has laughed at and trolled for her, her jokes and all these things when she was seen, in this, being spiritual and visiting all the temples, right? And so she went to Kedarnath also recently, and now you can see her, worshipping the Shivling also. So they are trying to, suddenly attract or fool the audience by painting an image that she is a hardcore, person who follows Sanatan Dharma and everything. So they're trying to somehow get some sort of sympathy and ask the audience to watch their films back, since boycott Bollywood movement is on. The CBI is still, there's no update, Hussein. So whenever I see her face, I became irritated with everyone around me. Super excited about today's topic. Yes. So, friends, this is very interesting, and as all of you know, that unfortunately, Nitin Santakan Desai, he passed away, and apparently, MNS District President Jitendra Patel opened about the same to a news portal. He said there were financial issues and shoots were not taking place at the ND studios of art director and production designer Nitin Chandakan Desai. Many shoots were getting cancelled in the ND studios. One needs to investigate who was cancelling the shoots. Was there any pressure on directors and producers? So this is very big insight and very big look, and I do hope this is being investigated as to who was cancelling the shoots in his studio, right? Who was the decision maker, right, as to what kind of shoots will take place in his studio, right? And because of that, he got into a huge financial mess, right? And that's how ultimately his life, right, we have, it's very sad. What can I say? So hi, Caroline. Good morning, Sheringji. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's quite interesting that Bollywood comes with all these new sort of strategies, right? To somehow, they know that the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement is very much on, and somehow they want to counter this movement by devising different strategies. And now they have as we all know that Patan was a fake hit, right? They said that it crossed 1,000 crores in the box office collection. They paid mainstream media to write very good articles, and still a large amount of Indian population do believe that Patan is a very big massive hit in India. And that's the kind of perception that the uninformed Indian youth have, right? Since they're not aware. So now SRK, it's quite interesting that now industrialists like Anand Mahindra is also, he has praised SRK on Twitter. He said that the hero is 57 years old. Clearly, his aging process defies gravitational forces. He is 10x as alive as most people. Hashtag Zinda Bandat Hoto Aisa. Later, SRK replied to the tweet and wrote, at the rate Anand Mahindra, life is so short and fast, sir. Just trying to keep up with it. Try and entertain as many whatever it takes. Laugh, cry, shake or fly. Hopefully, make some to swim with the stars. Dream for a few moments of joy. SRK has a vast range of this. So this is how I mean, I do feel that what is the need for an industrialist so much respected, right? Like Anand Mahindra to suddenly talk about and praise this SRK at this point of time. So, but whatever it is, you can see how Bollywood is trying to capture on certain industrialist, and also since Anand Mahindra is very popular in the Twitter circle, right? And many people look up to him, right? And now you can see how SRK is cunningly he is taking opportunity in this statement, and somehow he is trying to portray himself as a very humble person, and he says that he has to keep on entertaining. So SRK, my question to you is look at your age, right? Why can't you give opportunities to outsiders like SSR, right? And you just want all the films to yourself. You don't mind acting with an actress who is your daughter's age. So all this is fine with not only you but all the Bollywood oldies, right? How long? What on earth is CBI doing? Sushant was going to be a legend. His acting was superlative. Yes, well said, Husaina. But as we have discussed, right, all the political parties they somehow seem to have a very big hand in the SSR case, be it the BJP, be it the Shiv Sena, or be it the Congress. Otherwise, you will have one single party, taking opportunity of this particular case, at least for the political mileage, right? You don't have any political party coming forward, right? Only sometimes we saw Narayan and Nitesh Rane saying that they have some sort of evidence of Disha Salian's death in that pen drive, right? After this, there's no sort of update from both the Ranis, right? And they are from the BJP party, and now BJP party is in control of Maharashtra government. What are they doing, right? Devendra Fadnavis said he has formed an SIT team to investigate Disha Salian case. There's no update. What's happening, right? So it seems that there's no difference, be it when MBA was in power, or even now when Shinde and Fadnavis government is in power now with the Ajit Pawar also taking. So you have three parties, and whatever Maharashtra government changes is happening right now. But I mean, there's pin drop silence as far as SSR case and Disha Salian case is concerned, and also the Palgar Sadhu case. Why no updates, right? And why is mainstream media, especially Republic TV, not taking it up? Is Anand Mahindra making fun or praising SRK? I don't know if Anand is being sarcastic, Kunzru. So that's a very good point. SRK became so famous only because of his sizzling chemistry with Kajal. That's see back then, Husaina. We didn't have any social media. We didn't have. If you're talking about the 90s and early 2000s, right, when SRK and all the Khans and Karan Johar, they were very, very successful because people, thought that Bollywood was a very, very nice place where you have a lot of glamorous people acting, and people used to like their songs, and people used to like their acting ability and everything. But it's only after in 2020 that the SSR death, it opened a can of worms, and the whole industry got exposed just like that, right? And now you have all these yesteryear actresses like Somi Ali and Suchitra Krishnamurthy coming forth now at this point of time, and they are exposing their casting couch stories, right, with producers and everything. So yeah, believe me, when I see Tom Cruise in his latest film, compare with him, the cons are acting like monkeys. I hate to see Chulman. They should retire by now. We are tired, and deal with them. Says Bharti. See, there's no comparison between Hollywood and Bollywood from a technical point of view, of course. And it's only, I guess, maybe Rajamouli's Bahubali, reached just a bit close. Not close. I mean, reach. It was quite impressive as far as the technical VFX and everything was very good, in my opinion, of Bahubali 2. But you can see what happened in films like Adi Purush. The VFX was horrible, in spite of having a budget of over 300 crores. Right? What were they doing with 300 crore budget? So we have all discussed this, friends, and it looks very suspect. So hi, Priyanka ji. Hi, N. So no matter what they do, we all know their true colors and faces. Yes, Husseina, Kangana seems to be the only one honest actor. I don't think so, Husseina. I mean, Kangana, she one day she will, completely attack Bollywood, but other day she will praise the likes of Ekta Kapoor, because she needs, at the end of the day, she needs, film roles, and she needs to be part of some, television series like The Lockup, so that she gets, her projects, and she gets, her bread and butter at the end of the day. So she has taken several U-turns, but at the same time, she has been very very intelligent, right? And she looks at what way the wind is blowing, and that's how every alternate day she takes U-turn. Rhea is like a caged bird now. Society won't accept her. Every actor works for name, fame, money. She won't get respect from society, says N. So, coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's with regards to Rhea Chakraborty. And Bollywood, the ecosystem is trying their best to whitewash the image which Rhea Chakraborty, her image got damaged, according to Bollywood, after SSR's death, obviously. So now they're trying to give her opportunities, right, in this particular TV show. So what's the latest? Apparently, as all of you know, that she's part of Roadies 19, the show, and Roadies 19 contestant Sachin Sharma has hit out at trolls who has been sending, these nasty comments to Rhea Chakraborty's team. And Sachin says that the biggest cowards who have no integrity and dignity. I've started my journey in this industry with a lot of difficulties, and I have reached so far because of my sincerity and hard work. I have given an interview recently and spoke my heart out in there. I went candid. I believe in always speaking the truth and being all hearts. Hence, I spoke whatever I felt, getting so many hateful messages and threats and spreading hatred all over. I believe these trolls are biggest cowards who have no integrity and dignity. Sachin defended Rhea Chakraborty, saying she is one hell of a lady, that he will always stand very strong with her. So apparently, if you remember, NCB on Tuesday, on NCB recently said that it is not challenging the bail granted to Rhea Chakraborty by the Bombay High Court in the case registered against her in connection with the case linked to SSR case. So now NCB is also not challenging the bail of Rhea Chakraborty. We have discussed that. That's the latest development. And also now you have this guy called Sachin, who's a contestant in this particular show, where she is a host or something. And Sachin says, I have, through my hard work, I have come the hard way. So if you have come the hard way, and if you have faced a lot of difficulties, why are you siding with Rhea Chakraborty? Why aren't you siding with the likes of with Sushant Singh Rajput, right? He said that I have started my journey in this industry with a lot of difficulties. I've reached so far. So if you are so sincere, if you have in your sort of thinking and everything, then why not support Justice for SSR movement, right? So so he won't do that, right? Because otherwise he will be kicked out of this show. Good evening, Truth Teller. Welcome. See, Husseina, I do believe that as far as roadies are concerned, right, they want TRP, right? So for any show for that matter, right, be it Big Boss, OTT, be it the Lockup, or be it the roadies, they need some controversial character inside the show to increase the TRP, and that's the reason why they invite these controversial characters, because that invites viewership, and that's how the game is played, right? Jai Hind, Hemaji. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. So, coming to the next piece of news, and apparently, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, now he's also in a lot of controversy, and apparently, he is said to have a relationship with this actress who is a Miss India pageant by the name of Niharika Singh. And Niharika Singh makes some shocking accusations against him, of the Me Too movement. And she said that, one morning she invited Nawazuddin home for lunch. He grabbed her. I tried to push him away, but he wouldn't let go. After a little coercion, I finally gave in. I wasn't sure what to make of this relationship. He told me it was his dream to have a Miss India or an actress wife, just like Parish Rawal and Manoj Bajpayee. I found his little confession funny but endearing. He often complained about how he was judged on his looks, skin color, and that he wasn't fluent in English. I tried to help him deal with the insecurities, but he was stuck in a state of victimization. Now, meanwhile, Nawazuddin's wife Alia recently slammed the actor for discussing multiple love affairs publicly in his memoir, An Ordinary Life. She also pointed out that it would affect the mind of the teenage daughter. And Alia said that Nawazuddin did not do the right thing by talking about all this. After Nawazuddin filed a defamation suit against Alia, the two were said to have reached a settlement amid the property dispute. So divorce will happen. Giving an update, Alia said, divorce will happen, that's for sure. I'll be fighting for the custody of both my kids. Nawaz also filed for custody, but I will not let that happen. Both my kids want to stay with me, and I don't want to live with him. So apparently, he is having a lot of trouble, and and a lot of accusations against him by both these ladies, by both his wife and both this and this Niharika Singh, who is said to have had a relationship with Nawazuddin. Yes, so let's take a few comments. Yeah, so you can see how Bollywood is trying to their best to protect her, and Rhea personal life is ruined, but she'll not have love or marriage or good people around her, paying the cost of being. Yes, so you can see how Bharti that you know how the ecosystem works in Bollywood, and we have discussed this in detail. And so Bollywood is not a safe place for outsiders, right? And the best way is to spread awareness, right? And we have to spread awareness by making more and more youngsters who see this as a career option. By entering the film industry, they think it's a shortcut to quick money and quick fame, and that is not the case. And because always Bollywood is, and the other film industries, as long as you're a nepo kid, you're somewhat okay, because you don't have to face all these horrible situations, right? Anyone who is praising TAI can't be sincere or good person, says Narendra. Thai, okay, yeah, yes, Narendra ji. So friends, next, coming to the next piece of news, and it's kind of hilarious, and What is Rakesh Roshan doing, right? And as all of you know that Bollywood film business is in doldrums, right? You have many single screen film theaters closing in tier 3 and tier 4 cities in India. So and Bollywood business is doing horribly, and many people have openly sort of with the facts are saying that only Patan was a huge hit, and all the other films bombed at the box office this year. And as all of you know, that Kerala Story was a huge hit, and that was a very huge hit. It was an organic hit. That's what I would say, and it was watched by real people. And all the remaining Bollywood films, were big, massive flops because of hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. So they keep searching honey via shows like Big Boss. Nawazuddin seems to be a nice guy. It would affect his career. So, Kanika, I really don't trust anyone in the film industry, right? I trust very few people in the film industry. But we'll have to wait and see how this develops. And ultimately, at some point of time, things do come out in the open, right? Because after so many years, right, after nearly 20 years, Somi Ali and Suchitra and many other actresses, they are coming out and then revealing what they had to face with various producers, and the kind of shocking stories which they had to reveal, right? The problem is all get entrapped in the Bollywood pool because of yes, yeah, big money, yes. And why is this happening, right? You have to blame the people and the youngsters. They think that all this is very easy money, and they like to live a very lavish life, and all this fame, and they will get so many million followers on Instagram and all those, so they think that they're some sort of gods, right, on this planet. And it's that illusion, I guess, which is luring this young, especially the millennials, right, who are uninformed, right? They get carried away by these romantic songs, the romantic reels, the 5 to 6 second reels you see on Instagram, and they think that that is life, because they compare it to. Otherwise, they will have to go to a go work in some sort of IT company, or they have to learn for the IAS exams, or the MBBS exam, or all those career options are very, very difficult, and you have to really struggle it out, and make a career out of that. But now I do see that the Indian economy is at the right position. It's doing very well compared to other economies in the world. So now more and more career options are opening up, and that is a very good thing, so that youngsters can have more career options to choose right now. And I do see that as a welcome development, and I do see that even now you have social media platforms where even many amateur people are making really good content, right? They're making short films on YouTube. And I do feel that more and more youngsters should make very small films with their with their small phones or something. And people should encourage those kind of content over these mainstream films, right? And that's the only way you can take the power away from the film industry, by consuming content of your friend who is taking his mobile phone. He's making a small documentary. Try to encourage your friend, and by watching his video, right, and sharing it with many other people. In that way you can create many good content, right? And that's how you slowly remove the power, right, from the mainstream film industry. Basically, no one in this country is bothered about whether drug mafia moving around openly without any fear, but innocent people like SSR remain fearful. Yes, Kunzru, and this is why I do feel like we have discussed, right? We have discussed that all this drug mafia and everything, they have very, very deep pockets, right? And because they have deep pockets, you have the whole ecosystem, including the mainstream media, is not touching them, right? And they're keeping quiet on these issues. And it is sad to see, even there's no and we have politicians of the ruling party also, they're very close to the ecosystem. And that's the reason why we don't have hardcore action being taken against these film producers and everything, right? So it is. I mean, I do hope at some point of time, this opens up, right? Like what is happening in Hollywood, right, with the Sound of Freedom, what it is doing. Jacqueline's scandal with Conman Sukand is just unbelievable, says Husseina. Yeah, I mean, like I don't believe either both Jacqueline or Nora Fatih. So both of them. One thing is for sure that both of them, are there to make money, right? A lot of money, and that's the reason why they joined the film industry. Both are from outside India. Why would they come enter Bollywood, right? And they are not originally Indians, right? So they saw the opportunity that Bollywood is a place where they can make a lot of money by dating the right people, and like how Nora Fatih, quoted, right? So Dindora of Bhuvan Bam was great, but he was made fun by Salman when he came to promote on Bai. So Bai is jealous of each and every person who has had a massive success in any field, but especially when it comes to Bollywood, he's very very jealous, right? We saw that with the case of the way he was making fun of Arijit Singh, and he has made fun of Vivek Oberoi. He's made fun of SSR, right? So and now he's making fun of this, the one of the leading YouTubers in India, right? Bhuvan Bam. I think he's the number one in terms of viewership and subscriber count. So he is insecure. That's the best way to put it, Kanikaji, and that's he knows his days are numbered, right? Because all these oldies at one point of time now itself, they are really really trying hard to catch some sort of attention to themselves, because they know that people are consuming better content, and it is no longer the Khans which are ruling the Bollywood right now, and Bollywood is on a decline. Actually, all characters Sushant was playing in his movies proved that to be an actor can be a hard job if you're not looking only for easy to do roles and easy money like many so-called big actors. Yes, acting is also not a very easy job, friends, and you saw that. I saw that in the case of Tom Hanks, right? Tom Hanks acted in this film in which he is stuck in an island, and it's the film's name is Castaway. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a very good film, and he literally had to starve himself and go on a diet and to lose so many kgs, and at the same time he was he had to look malnourished for that particular role in that film, uh, in order to be realistic. So you can see the kind of pain that these actors had to undergo to really portray the reality in that particular role, which these Bollywood people will never do, right? So yes, Bharti, apparently, you have a few, you know, people who make decisions. That is Karan Johar, Salman Khan, Ekta Kapoor, Mahesh Bhatt. So if you want to have a successful career in Bollywood, you have to be in the good books of all these people. Otherwise, you won't get any prominent roles in TV shows like Big Boss, or any significant role in films, right? So you can see now that Shehnaz Gill, people like Shehnaz Gill, she got a role in this guy's Bai's film, KB, Kisi Ki Bai Kisi Ki Jaan, and that became a flop. But still, she got a role, right? So you can see how by pleasing all these people, you get these roles. Yes, Kanika ji. I mean, all these Khans, they don't know how to act, and it's only because the ecosystem, protects them that they are given opportunities and no action is taken, right? Priyanka ji, welcome. You and Meena ji always suggest good Hollywood films. Yes, thank you, Priyanka ji, and also friends. If you do suggest any good TV show or any good film of any different language or of any different country, please do put it in the comment section. So we'll be we'll make sure to check that film or TV series or documentary, and we'll give you our opinion on that on the same. So, friends, with this last comment, we will call this a wrap. And please make sure to hit the like button, and we will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Until then, Jai Hind.